Hello learners, welcome to Cash Education, and today we will see how to make a research poster in Microsoft PowerPoint. Now this is our very first attempt making a playlist of research posters. There's been many requests on Instagram from PhD students, from undergrads, from postgrads. Now this is a very simple format of a research poster. On the top you have the title, the authors, and the institutional affiliation, and here we are indicating all the different types of headings that you may have. So this is one format and we can have many. Let's begin with this one. First, go to insert, choose the rectangle shape and draw the rectangle. Don't bother about the sizes when you're drawing a research posters in the start. Just make the basic design first. So I've introduced a rectangle, and now again I'm going to go to shapes and select rectangle and draw a very thin vertical line. Remove the shape outline and give it the same color as that of the top rectangle. Duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D and adjust it to the other side of the upper rectangle. You may extend the size of the upper rectangle also. Go to insert and choose the rounded rectangle. Draw a small rounded rectangle. Drag the yellow circle completely to have rounded edges. Remove the shape outline. And here I'll type my first heading as introduction. I'm going to use the Museo font. Give some spacing between the font. And now I'm going to color it. So I'm going to choose a dark maroon shade. Have as little and as minimal colors as possible in your poster to distract the attention of the reader and the viewer. Duplicate the rounded rectangle, place it below, and here we'll put the second heading, which is objectives. Then again I duplicate the same and put my third heading, which is methodology. Now I'll select all three and duplicate them by pressing Ctrl D, and I'll have the other headings on the other side. So here I'll have my conclusions, my discussion based on my comparison with other projects, and the last is the references. So in this type of format, we are giving the huge part of the poster in the center to the results because that is the highlight. So we are making sure that we are enlarging our results. You may reduce the size of the rectangles based on the type of content that you have. Now here I am doing it to adjust it on the slide and show you how the content fits. Now I'm going to put the central heading of results, which is our main attempt to highlight in the poster. I have the fonts ready with me, so I'm simply going to paste. Now this is the Lorem Ipsum font, just to show you how the information is going to appear. I've chosen a rounded rectangle only, and I've given it the same outline color as the color of the rounded rectangles of the headings. I'm adding the conclusions now. Now the length of these text boxes will change depending on the project, depending on your work, that is obvious. So you can customize it and keep moving and dragging things around to adjust your content. Now this is a template of my result. So this is my result 1. But I'm going to use it for my objectives. The same template can be used. Your objectives will obviously be presented in point form. And I have adjusted 3 objectives here. And I'm happy with this. Now I'm going to duplicate this and use it for indicating the references. Now references are a very important part of your research poster. So one may add 2 to 3 references or even 4 to 5 depending on whether you have so much space available and also the relevance to your content. Now I'm going to duplicate the reference box only and add the boxes for methodology. So you may have 4, 5, even 6 types of different methods or techniques that you have tried. So each method can be highlighted here with the purpose. Say the first one was RNA extraction because you wanted to extract RNA, and then the second one was to obtain the DNA where you will convert and reverse transcribe your RNA into the cDNA copy. So different methods with their purpose or what each of them have yielded you. Now you have the small space empty, you can see after the third method box. Now if you have more methods, you can add the fourth box there in this space, but now I don't have, or you may not have also. So I'm going to shift the content a little. Okay, make some more space for conclusions and discussions. Conclusion is usually longer, so you can have more space attributed to it. Now I'm just creating more font and more information to adjust the research poster. And I think we are good to go from this. Now I'll take the result dialog box again and place it here. Okay, so you may have 1, 2, 3 or as many results as your methods are. Now according to the format of this poster, I have adjusted them alternately. So result 1 is on the left hand side, result 2 is on the right hand side, and then you can have individual pictures for each of them on the space which is empty next to the boxes. So now I'm making some space here. Now you see my result 1 and 2 is longer and result 3 is smaller. That can happen with you also. Now I have these demo images that I'm going to place here. So one is a pie chart, the other is a photograph of an organism, a microscopic image. Last one is also a bar graph. So this is how we've basically adjusted all the information here. The last one is to put the heading of the project, the author's name and their affiliation. It's a very basic and very simple format, giving you more and more space to highlight your results. So if you have more results in your project, you go for this type of format. The last is to have acknowledgements and this space here. So this pink rectangle can be used for putting in your acknowledgements. Give this research project or research poster a try. Subscribe to my channel. See you again next time. Thank you.